All right, this is kind of a big deal. There's some orbs going to be disappearing from the game, and the timetable has been unclear. And some of these orbs have massive amounts of gold, and you might be sitting on them. In fact, I went into my main store today and opened up Armory orbs, specifically Teal Armory orbs, and I found millions of gold that is simply would be poof gone. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say is, why are you hoarding them anyways? Well, back in the day, they were a pain in the ass to open before we had, the open all and then the slider and all that stuff. So it's a lot easier today. Plus, I never really opened orbs unless they helped my account. Well, right now, the risk of the orbs disappearing versus the benefit to hoarding them is night and day. And I'm going to say that opening orbs right now might be the right thing to do. Now, I do want to go over what's happening, and then I'm going to show you what I did. And I also want to point out this comment right here, which I think is highly interesting, is what I'm talking about is that Rain Dragon opened up these orbs that we're going to talk about in this video, and he found 178 million gold. Now, another person told me they only found like 850,000. When I go through this and I show you the orbs to open, throw it in the comment section. I found X amount of gold. Now, this is going away, so you want to run, don't walk, do this now. Also, there is a new code, Play on Web, that gave like 1 million gold. And then also this promo code Web Playable, which is supposed to be giving 2 million gold each day. I can't get this to work. I got 2 million gold on day 1. I've not been able to get day 2, day 3 to work. And then this is another Run Don't Walk. In the web store, there's a free claim where you get basically purple 4 and 5. And this is the most scarce resource in the game right now. And it's the requirement to get Blue Marble. Other thing worth mentioning is that if you go into the web playable version, there is a kind of like a freebie bonus event for to complete the event to get the max out the 100 Damon Hellstrom shards. Now, so this is stuff that is going to be happening here sooner than later. They've got some dates and some time like here. Orb removals, Blitz Orb, Raid Orbs, getting deleted from the game. All gear orbs inside the following tabs: War, Blitz, Crucible, and Ultra Store. For short term, the Raid and Blitz orbs will be moved to the new character score, and then they're going to be removed from the game on the 10th. Now, this is a little bit deceptive because I thought that I had to the 10th to look at this. No, you got to do this stuff now. Right here, it says October 30th, Teal Armory orbs will become purchasable with shop credits. These orbs will no longer award gold. And if you have any unopened Armory orbs, please open them before the change. So Run, Don't Walk, Teal Armory orbs. And this is where I found, 4 or 5 million. And the other example was Rain Dragon, where apparently he had many tens of thousands of them. And he found 178 million. Okay. So Run, Don't Walk, I'll show you where those orbs are here in a moment. Now, in-game, there is a tab that has slightly different information. Right here, they mention the 27th. And I'm going to read this because this actually, one of the questions that was not answered inside of the post that I was just reading is what to do with Spotlight Raid Orbs. A major store update will consolidate the current game mode store into just 3 stores, gear and special items. After the update, all gear orbs in the Blitz War, Cosmic Store, and Ultra Store will no longer be available. That's current and correct. We just read that. They were replaced by guaranteed shop slots and gear pieces in the gear store that are purchasable with shop credits. If you have unused orb fragments, open them now, right? Character orbs, including the Blitz Orb, Raid Orb, and Spotlight Raid Orb, will relocate. So they mentioned what's going to happen to the Spotlight Raid Orbs, which was not in the blog post. Will relocate to the character store after the update. 2 new character orbs will be available after that, containing newly fountained, which is meaning another word for farm characters. These orbs will be purchasable with shop creds. And then they said that the Blitz and Raid orbs are going to get deleted. Starting November 3rd, they no longer be purchasable with shop credits, and then they will get deleted from the game. Now, this is largely leading me to the conclusion that I started off at the beginning of the video. Let me switch screens right here. Is I think a lot of people are going to open up everything, and I'm going to show you what I did, and then you can make your own decision. Right here, he's suggesting the only thing I have unopened are gold and training orbs, premiums, and spotlights. And I'm just going to go through my game and just show what all of this means so that you can make a decision yourself. So the Antimatter store, only thing I have to say there is that spend this. You got 16 days left. That time's ticking, tick tock, tick tock. Also, Damon Hallstrom is there. I've been picking that up. Fine, I need to do that. All right, so this is the store that I think matters the most. We're going to click over to the Orbs. And as I scroll down, you'll see what I have not. Well, I want to open that. So why don't we do that here? Just since that must have just popped up right now. Boo. Don't need more of those. All right, see, all this stuff is opened, right? Opened, all of it's opened, opened. Those got red dots because they're new to the store. Premium orbs. Yeah, we can hold on to premium orbs if you want. Basic orbs if you want, or you can open them. I don't think it matters that much. I'm saving my gold orbs. I don't know why. I guess I could open them. I can't imagine a downside. Back in the day, they had orb opening events, but they have not done that in a long time. I don't think there's a downside. I can't think of a downside opening these. Training orbs. Now, Jarvis orbs, there's no reason to keep these. Gonna get rid of that. That's his character shards. And then all of this stuff I open. Now, the one that is really, really important right now is these Armory 16, Armory 17, and Armory 18 orbs. Now, before I started this video, I went here and opened them, and this is where I found millions of gold. It's not a lot of gold, but some people have tens and tens of thousands of these saved up. I got about 4 or 5 million, so I must have opened them back in the day. But one player, Rain Dragon, said that he got 178 million. These orbs right here have gold in them, and they will not have gold on them going forward. They just won't. There's no more gold in them. All right, Blitz store. Got to open the Blitz orbs. Everything in this store, I believe, should be opened. There's nothing to save here. All of this stuff is going to basically get wiped. Open everything. Now, Blitz orbs have gold in them also. And I don't know what to tell you on this, but if you have an abundance of shop credits, you're going to have to make a decision on whether or not you want to spend them on Blitz orbs, because the Blitz orbs have a very small amount of gold. And I believe per every 1 million of shop credits, and this ratio is not great, you get around 3 million gold by opening Blitz orbs. Now, is that a good exchange rate? Not really, but that's going away, and the option to do that is going away. So if it makes sense for you, then open them now. Now, the next one is the raid store. Everything here, open it up. They said all this stuff's going away essentially. Open everything. The only one that I'm going to save is the Spotlight raid orbs. I think some people are going to even open up the Spotlight raid orbs, but this is just stuff that, I finished a raid and this stuff came in. All this stuff's going away. Now, is this really matter? Not here. There's no gold. There's no meaningful currency in this that actually could help my account progress forward. I feel like I've got tens and tens of thousands of this, like at 378,000 augmented catalyst parts. I mean, all of these people, all of these pieces, I've got tens of thousands. So, I guess I don't know if there's if one does not open these, they're going to miss out on a bunch. But those other ones that we talked about in the other store, the Armory orbs, absolutely. Now, they are not getting rid of, this, the ability orbs, but I open them anyways just to make sure I have enough of these. I don't, again, I'm getting to a place where I don't know if there's a reason to hoard these anymore. And maybe there's a reason to save these, and you're welcome to put it down in the comment section if you disagree with my opinion. But they do update these orbs, and they, for example, right there they have Satana right there, and so I typically save these, and when a new character gets added, then I just open up 100 of these or 500 of these, whatever I need to get them. So, and they didn't say anything about this particular orb getting deleted. So I'm going to take a chance and not open this, and if they delete this orb from the game, I'm going to make a big stink, because this post here says nothing about it. Like I did the Control F search on there's no mention of Spotlight Raid orbs here. And then in the in-game message, it did mention them being moved, but then didn't say anything about the Spotlight Raid orbs being deleted from the game, in the same way that they mention the Blitz and Raid orbs. So you can make your own decision, but they really only said that the Blitz and Raid orbs and the corresponding gear orbs in the following stores are going to get deleted, and the Armory orbs. So they didn't tell us anything about that, so I'm going to leave those alone. Right here, there's no orbs in there, so there's nothing to worry about there. War store, open all that stuff up if you have excess. And I'm not talking about spending shop credits. And then down here, there's no mention of any of this other stuff. And, I don't know what the upside to saving these things is. Maybe I should just open them, but the post mentions nothing about these stores over here at all. The only one that they do mention is some changes to the Ultimus orb. So run, don't walk is my suggestion to open these Teal Armory orbs down here at the bottom of the main store. They have gold on them, and going forward, they will not have gold in them at all. Clear as mud. And remember, if you leave a thumbs up on your video, and anytime that you leave a thumbs up on the video, there's 4 fingers pointing back at yourself.